Some investors only like to stick to location that they're familiar with. Some investors only want blue chip addresses for long-term holds. But there are others who look for opportunities in less known location that are about to boom in mid-short term. So which one are you? Hi everyone, my name is Jolene. I'm from ALE Property in Melbourne. Today I would like to share with you a location we identified that could have a big potential for capital growth in the mid to short term. Heidelberg West is not a new suburb in Melbourne. While it is known to the locals, but it is not widely known to foreign investors. If you know this suburb or have heard of it, you might be well ahead in the game. Let me tell you why I'm sharing this today. Before going into the key points that I want to share with you, how about I take you to Heidelberg West for a quick drive today, just to show you some videos and pictures. I'm now standing in front of Northland shopping center. It is only about 1.5 kilometers from Heidelberg West, about 3 minutes by car. It is the largest predominantly single-story shopping mall in Melbourne. It has over 330 shops here, lots of eateries, you have supermarket shops. It's really convenient for people who live around this area. Now let's come to reason number one, the location. Where is Heidelberg West? It is only about 10 to 13 kilometers from Melbourne CBD. To make it simpler for you and to understand that distance, it is the same distance of where Chadstone is located in relation to the city centre. I think most Melbourne regular visitors would know where Chadstone is, the largest shopping mall in Australia. Reason number two, employment hub. Heidelberg West is located within the Latrobe National Employment and Innovation Cluster, which is constantly creating new jobs. It has evolved from an industrial city to accommodate a more diverse range of industry and businesses. It now has a new name, the Heidelberg West Business Park. The key employment pockets are the Latrobe University Precinct, the Northland Retail Precinct, the local commercial centres, and most importantly, the medical precinct in Heidelberg, which is the biggest economy in this council as well as one of the biggest employers around here. Being in the middle of a medical, an education, an industrial and urban renewal precinct, we simply cannot ignore the potential migration into this area. Reason number three, the property market in Heidelberg West has huge potential for capital growth. Properties here are still predominantly houses and townhouses, and it presents an excellent opportunity for buyers with smaller budgets but not willing to move into apartments in nearby locations. To the south and east of Heidelberg West, there are million-dollar suburbs like Ivanhoe, Egremont, Heidelberg, and to the west, Thornbury, Fairfield. Just an example, a two-bedroom townhouse in Heidelberg West is still around $600,000 to $650,000, but a similar property in its neighbor in Ivanhoe is close to $900,000. Plenty of room for growth. Now let me show you this on realestate.com.au on the Ivanhoe's suburb profile. I'm scrolling it down. As you can see, it is just next to Heidelberg West on the map. And then let's see, the median price is about 1.6 million for Ivanhoe. And look at the supply. It's about 726 against 1830. Let's look at Heidelberg West right now. Okay, Heidelberg West, again next to Ivanhoe. Look at the median property price, 692,000, and look at the demand. It's basically twice the demand of Ivanhoe. You might ask me, is there a downside? To me, I feel that currently Heidelberg West lacks good public transport connectivity. And that is probably one of the reasons why the property prices hasn't hit a higher high. But I wouldn't think that would prevent capital appreciation in Heidelberg West, just because there are so many other suburbs, especially in Melbourne's east, that has similar public transport connectivity. For example, Doncaster, that has enjoyed tremendous growth in the past many years. The three key points I mentioned earlier would be sufficient enough for you to at least look at this suburb and not to miss it completely. Number one, the location, being only 10 to 13 kilometers from the Melbourne CBD. The employment cluster with all the jobs that are being created around it, the opportunities there, as well as the property prices that still has a lot more room to grow. I hope this has been interesting enough for you, and if you'd like to know more, you know what to do. Get in touch with us. Thank you.